This persistent and unyielding spirit, caught in a relentless dance of defiance, could not release the grip of his past mistakes. So the judge, a figure of unshakable justice, made it clear that his refusal to let go would lead him to a prison of his own making, where he must face the weight of his choices.
Taking consideration AL 2166046, there's an affirmative finding of family violence. There is to be no contact with her work, with her house, with relatives, or anyone else. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Here's the thing. She doesn't want to be with you anymore. How old are you?
40.
All right, you're not a teenager. Romeo and Juliet did not end well for anyone. Let it go. She doesn't want you. Don't call her. Don't text her. Don't go by her house. Don't say I've changed. It's over. You understand?
Yeah.
All right. The court will sentence you to 3 years in the prison. Who's here on Raymond Garza?
Your Honor.
Court is calling 2024 CR 010923 State versus Raymond Garza. Could I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Rick Pena for the state of Texas.
Defense?
James Seeloff for the defense.
And are you Mr. Garza?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, have you received all discovery? Did you review it with your client?
Yes, I have.
Court will find the state is in compliance with discovery. Are there any applications?
No, Your Honor, it's an agreement for jail.
All right.
That's right.
Did you review the true bill of indictment with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am, I did.
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
We waive.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
Yes, we are, Your Honor.
No objection.
Mr. Garza, did you review the court admonishments with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am, I did.
Did you sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am, I did.
Did you understand you're charged with violation, bond, or protective order 2 or more times within a 12-month period? It's a third-degree felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 10 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine. Did you understand?
No.
If you have a plea bargain agreement with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you, and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
You have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent. Did you understand by entering this plea you were giving up those rights?
Yes, ma'am.
And did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
Yes, he has.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as the factual understanding of the charges against him?
I believe he does.
Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
I believe he is.
Mr. Garza, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea?
No, ma'am.
Anyone promised you anything other than the plea?
No, ma'am.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you a U.S. citizen?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that the defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
According to the plea, punishment is to be assessed at 3 years in the prison. There's a $1,500 fine. There's an affirmative finding of family violence. The state will take in consideration AL 216604, and there's to be no contact with Lupita Bazan, Bazan. Did you understand that to be the plea?
Yes, ma'am.
Defense, is that the plea?
That's our plea.
State, is that the plea?
It is, Your Honor.
Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
According to the plea, punishment is to be assessed at, oh, I'm so sorry. Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
And did you sign it in both places?
Yes, ma'am, I did.
Did you understand by signing that you're waiving your right to appeal? The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, have there been any such motions?
No, Your Honor.
Then to the offenses charged, how do you plead? Guilty,
Guilty.
not guilty, or no contest?
Guilty.
State any evidence?
Paid off for State's Exhibit 1 with all attachments, Your Honor.
No objection, Your Honor.
And state, have you had contact with the complainant?
We have, Your Honor.
All right, you may be excused. Did you review the waiver and consent to stipulation of testimony and stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call in, the right to remain silent?
Yes.
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports? But most importantly, there'll be no live testimony. Did you understand?
Yes.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments, and the court will review the same. All right, after reviewing states exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and the court will find you guilty. Are we proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Your Honor, we waive PSI.
All right, the court will sentence you to 3 years in the prison. There's a $1,500 fine. Time and money is to run concurrent. Taking consideration AL 2166046, there's an affirmative finding of family violence. There's to be no contact with Lapita Bazan. And there is to be no, and that includes no contact with her work, with her house, with relatives, or anyone else. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it? Because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction and an affirmative finding of family violence, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what a weapon or ammunition is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
Sure.
All right, we can go off the record. Here's the thing. She doesn't want to be with you anymore. How old are you?
40.
All right, you're not a teenager. Romeo and Juliet did not end well for anyone. Let it go. She doesn't want you. Don't call her. Don't text her. Don't go by her house. Don't say I've changed. It's over. You understand?
Yeah.
All right. Well, you say, yeah, but you're here going to prison because you won't stop texting people. That's what you're going to prison for, not following rules and texting people. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Good luck to you.
Thank you, Your Honor. May I be excused?
Yes.
Thank you. Good luck, man. Stay away from me.
All right.
This irresponsible man, careless in his disregard for the rules, turned his back on every opportunity given. So the judge, unyielding and stern, made sure he would face the harsh reality of his actions.
Now, I'm going to ask you some questions, but before I ask you some questions, I want you to know where I'm coming from, because I always think it's best to know where people are coming from, that people are not just being mean. You were previously placed on deferred adjudication in this court. Why was a motion to revoke filed against you for that? Do you remember why?
No reporting.
And so on that one, you didn't report for March and April. And I do remember cases that come before me. And what I can tell you is I remember you. And what I did was I continued you because you said you had your life together and you were going to do this and you were doing this. If there's a financial issue, I realize people have financial issues and I know the struggle is real financially. I understand that there are places that the VIA bus doesn't go, but you just ignored your probation. And I can't allow that. Tell me, how did you end up being picked up? Because that warrant has been out there for you.
What's traffic stop?
I'm not going to continue you. I don't think you're a good candidate for probation. The court is going to sentence you to 3 years in the prison.